Hello, my kings and queens. It's Miss King, and I'm back on King of Queens TV. So I just had to. This is gonna be a short, quick video. I just had to weigh in. This is what one of the things I want to do. It's my dog Rico. One of the things that I want to do is current events, current topics, gossip or whatnot. I just want to tap on it right quick. But my thing is, I'm not going to be giving you the tea, for you to gossip and all of that. I'm just going to bring something to your attention that may be the latest topic or news and or whatever on social media. But I'm going to dissect it. I'm going to find the positive in it. And we're going to grow from the experience, no matter how negative it may seem. All right, so the hot news right now, the tea that everybody's sipping on is this beef between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. As I'm sure everyone has probably heard by this point, Cardi got very upset at the New York Fashion Week and attempted to get at Nicki Minaj, who was obviously, they said, unbothered or whatever by her attempt. So my thing that I want to take from this is that I want us as African American. I don't even like saying that word. I don't like calling us black females. I'm just gonna say melanated females, melanated women, because Cardi B is like other. I think she's like a Afro Latina. I don't know. She's the other category, but she looks and acts, like a melanated woman. So she's my sister. You know what I'm saying? So this is my thing. For Nikki first, I think that she has I don't know what you wanna call it, but she has that syndrome where you feel like you are the only one that wants to be on the top and you don't want to share the spotlight. Nikki's been on top for a long time. She's really been the only female voice that we've had in hip hop for the last 10, 12 years, basically. There's been no other real like females in hip hop. Like really, there have not. It's only been Nicki Minaj. It's not like back when I was growing up. We had Queen Latifah, we had MC Light, we had Rod Digger, we had a plethora of different females doing their own thing, and they were all down or cool or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Nicki Minaj has dominated the female rap game. She's been the only one. She's never had any competition until now. And it seems to me that it's hard for her to accept that competition or to accept her role as changing or transitioning or as seeing herself as, okay, I have a different audience or, here's this. There's always going to be, my mother told me this when I was little. And at the time I didn't understand it. But now the older I get, I totally get it. My mom said there's always going to be someone younger than you, and damn it, that's a true statement because people are born every freaking day and people die every day. There's always going to be someone younger than you. There's always going to be someone prettier than you. There's always going to be somebody a little bit better than you. I mean, it's just the way that the world works. The world is constantly improving upon itself. And so we as individuals, we have to do that for ourselves. We have to reinvent ourselves. We have to grow and mature with our bodies and with time. And we have to know, and I think this is what Nikki needs to probably establish within herself. It's time to reinvent herself. Maybe she can let go of the image or reinvent her image. She's in her 30s now, so maybe she should start being more classy and more ladylike and more feminine. She's got the queen thing going, which I get that, and I'm glad that she's doing that. That's beautiful, a beautiful um, platform that she's starting on, and I really like that. However, um, I guess she has the hive mentality where it can only be one queen in the kingdom. You know what I mean? But you have to realize that there's different territories, there's different kingdoms, and you have different rulers in each realm, and you have to learn how to share the spotlight. I mean, you can't hog it all for yourself. You just can't. Why would you want to? You're not like Smurfette and it's just like a whole bunch of males in the world and you're the only female, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta share the spotlight. You gotta pay homage to other people that are doing good because Cardi B is fire. I mean, as far as her music, like I relate to her more than I relate to Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj to me is on some bad and bougie type stuff. You know what I'm saying? She's just always been that type of Barbie, that plastic. I mean, I never really, don't get me wrong, I like both of their music, but for me, Cardi B is just more raw, uncut, and she's more relatable as far as streetwise, I guess. And Nicki just always been that, even though she was hood and all that when she started, but I guess her Barbie fan base kind of like took over or whatever, and she kind of probably lost contact with a certain crowd. I don't know. But this is my thing. This is my takeaway from that whole situation. Because I love both of the sisters. They're both beautiful women, um, beautiful in their own ways, and they have talent in their own ways. You know what I'm saying? And I love both of them. I'm not going to put one against the other because my thing here on King and Queens TV is we want to unify sisters, not tear them apart, not tear them down. So we want to uplift both of those sisters because they both, even though Nikki has been doing it for a longer period of time, her career is more established. Yes, I give her props for that. Cardi B is new to the music industry. Um, but I don't think that she's going anywhere anytime soon. And I hope she doesn't because I love her music. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of both of these ladies. And I will continue to support both of them as long as they're doing positive things. Um, I feel like Cardi is a new mom now. She's new to the industry. So there's a lot of things that she's still on her learning curve as far as etiquette and things like that. Um, so I give her a pass on this because sometimes you do get upset. Sometimes you do, and I mean, I kind of I can relate to her because I do that a lot. I hold things in. I hold things in. I don't say anything. I let a lot of, like she said, sneak dissing and sly remarks go, and I let people think that oh they really talking about me. I play dumb. This is what I like to do. I like to play dumb and let people talk about me. And even if they think they talk about me in my face, I might even laugh and smile or whatever what they're saying, but in the back of my mind, I'm like contemplating for when I know it's gonna be one day when I'm gonna blow the fuck up and I'm gonna turn into a whole new bitch, and these motherfuckers ain't gonna know who I am. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably what happened to Cardi. You know what I'm saying? And I don't fault her. I don't. When you're in that moment, you can't sit back and say, well, you should have handled it differently. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just embarrassing for me. I was embarrassed for her. I will put it like that. And I was embarrassed for the people that looked like us that was at that event because the people that didn't look like us that was at that event was looking at us like we were just the scum of the earth. And that is so far from the truth. And they ain't all that anyway because I heard old boy on what's his name? One of those radio dudes, I got satellite radio in my car. What is their name? I don't know. They have a talk show, but it's like Shade 45 was talking about it, and he was like, "There's so much cocaine at that event," because he was like saying that, "Oh, well, you care too much about what white people think about how black people act." It's not even about that. It's the fact that I love proving motherfuckers wrong, and I like to show people the opposite of what they think of me. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I felt sorry for both of them. You know what I'm saying? Nikki handled it like a G. She held her composure. She didn't get irate. She didn't, she was classy about the shit, and I really commend Nikki for that because she from New York too, and them New York girls, they bam in a minute. You know what I'm saying? So I give Nikki her props because she handled it like a lady. She removed herself from the situation. She didn't flinch. She didn't act scary. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't acknowledge it either. You know what I'm saying? And, she let Cardi have her moment. She had her people handle it, which is what, when you on that status, that's what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool. Um, and like I say, I just want Cardi to take away from this that, there's other ways to handle things. And I want you two ladies, I would love to see you two ladies come together privately outside of the social media circus arena and come together and talk like women because you both are intelligent. You both have different sets of talents. You guys are in the same profession, but you guys have different talent because you're not the same person. We're all gifted individually, and we can both write a rap about the same topic and come off with two totally different ideas, and it'd be dope. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I would like to see for those two. Not to see them keep beefing. I definitely don't want to see anybody getting hurt or injured or even killed. We had too much of that in the hip hop community. We've lost some great people to violence and just stupid shit. And I don't want to see that, especially on the female side. I don't want to see it get to that point. So my hope and dream is for, for both those ladies to keep it elegant, to keep it classy, to keep it mature. Like there's no need to fight. It's really not. Like both of y'all got so much money that it's ridiculous. I would be so happy. It wouldn't be a bitch in the world that could make me mad if I was that rich, because I would just get one of those money guns and fill it up with a bunch of ones and just bust that bitch in her face and start laughing because I feel like I'm rich, bitch. Like, what the fuck do we gotta argue about? Like, anyway, I just really hope they resolve that issue. But I just had to touch on that right quick because that is the type of topics and things that I'm going to be talking about on King of Queens TV. So please rate, comment, subscribe, jump in them comments. Let me know what you guys are thinking because I know everybody got something to say about this little Nicki and Cardi beef. You know what I'm saying? But I just really hope those two ladies can, work it out. And even if they can't like each other, they can at least agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they still rich. And you know what I'm saying? I like both of them, so I can't even front. So, and we'll get into some different topics. So, yeah, please, everybody, let me know what you think and let me know what you want to talk about. Love you guys. Peace in the kingdom.